Hey everyone, Dan Plesac here, and welcome to the show.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though, here's what happened yesterday. Starting in the AL West, the Oakland Athletics bested the visiting Rockies 4-1. Nolan Ryan took the loss in this one despite racking up 12 punch-outs in the effort. The Texas Rangers...
street in it. Pair of Chucks got my feet in it. Whole pound, no 6 in it. Bring the Khalifa.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Oakland A's. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Interleague Baseball on MLB Network. Cliff Lee is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a unique set of pitches. It has a good two-seam fastball that has that sinking action, and he has the cutter. We kind of call that the scissor effect. Two pitches that go in different directions. He can throw them both to either lefties or righties, and you'll know early on if he's breaking bats if he has that good two-seamer and that cutter work.
Trevor Story steps in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Hey, Matty V, talking about a team that's on a roll right now, Dero. How about this? Through the first 4 games of this homestand, perfect 4-0. They've got their sights set, Dero, on some bigger and better things.
And you know what, Dan, and the fans feel it. You can tell there's an electric atmosphere brewing in this stadium right now, and hopefully it continues.
The 1-1. Down the third baseline. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Rafael Devers in this one. He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here, so I expect to see him have another big game.
And now the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
At the plate, Matt Kemp. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Down the right field line. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in the second with a 2-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Stepping in now, Jim Edmonds. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
2 balls, no strikes. The count of the Rockies' designated hitter.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks. And
hit pretty well out to deep left field. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. German Marquez will be on the mound for the Rocks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
So stepping in is Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
The 1-2. Soft liner towards short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Batting second. The second
With
baseman.
that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, man, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Number 42
1-0.
stands in as he looks at ball one here. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a
One
strike.
ball, one strike.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch
I'm
at
out.
about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Taylor has it. And he'll route this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
That is third. The third baseman, Matt.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the pitch. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Tapia is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We are still scoreless. Set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Rafael Devers. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Mays is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth. The catcher.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate that people didn't know, Nolan Arenado, and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run save. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Good knuckle curve, and he's down and behind 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Lee steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Job. He takes care of him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now Reggie Jackson is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Reggie Jackson.
Here's the pitch. lifted down the line and left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Sano comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting fifth, the first base.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
In now, Jason Giambi. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Willie Mays. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Trying to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Cronenworth is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played two full, and we are tied 0-0. Top of the third set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Miguel Sano. First pitch of the AB now. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike two, swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. And with one away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. He had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. So bases are empty with one out now. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. First delivery to him. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nope,
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Third inning, no score to this point. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
2-2.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup have been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
And now the first pitch. Trevor Story comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Taylor leads off first with one away. Now a throw over. Runners back. A ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Next to hit, Raimel Tapia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lee comes set. Here's the first pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Don't want to forget about it. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. That'll bring up Harold Baines. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him. Baines stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. That's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make, and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. Let's still watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tapia moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for that number 1.
Batting 9. Up shortstop, Marquez.
So a runner on second with 1 down now. And up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Semien. to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Comes set and the 0-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is taken in out there in foul territory with the runner tagging from second. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ricky Henderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Popped him up. Taylor moving to his left. And that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. New inning set to get underway. And next it'll be the outfielder, Matt Kemp.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Trying to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Yanked on the ground down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Standing in now, Jim Edmonds. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Plays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Pitch on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Hard hit ball to second. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that brings up the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now at the plate is Number 42 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Second baseman, number 42.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
And he falls behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0. Short, hit hard. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Now back, the designated hitter, Reggie Jackson.
At the plate now, Reggie Jackson. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well. He's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Fouled off. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here it comes. Joe Torre is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. A ball and a strike. 2 now. Swing and a ground ball to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitor's bullpen.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Miguel Sano goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Lee comes set. First pitch on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The set and the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. 1 left for Colorado. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Pitch on the way. Willie Mays will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Tapia is there, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Harold Baines.
Now at the plate, here is Harold Baines. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he'll scale the wall here. And did he catch this? He did. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look with Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. now, Gary Carter. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the sixth about to get started. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Trevor Story. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Ball that
2
down
now.
side.
High and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Next, here is Raimel Tapia, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the three-bagger.
Time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Matt Kemp, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Taylor Rogers is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 42, Taylor Rogers.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jim Edmonds. Base is empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch of the AB now. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Rockies lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Semien A California native, actually. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the flip yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, Meat.
At the plate, Ricky Henderson. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 42.
Next to stand in is number 42. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
The 0-1 on its way. Goodness, 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down 1-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch on the way. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Torre.
Into the box now, Joe Torre. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. J.B. Wendelken comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 42, J.B. Wendelken.
One run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. 1 now. Sent fouled again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The pitch. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2. In now for Colorado, Jake Cronenworth. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 0 for 5. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that misses 1-1. 1-1 the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Rockies strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate.
Matt Chapman.
And now the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as the leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch run first.
Stepping in now, Reggie Jackson as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Home.
That's ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The count now at 2-1. And it's fouled away.
Going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The batter, the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
Next to dig in, Jason Giambi. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And this one's in the dirt. Jackson stands at first with 1 out. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
At the plate now, Willie Mays. No balls and 1 strike. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Torrey has it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So the next to bat will be Harold Baines. A potential tying run for him at third base. And the first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Striding in is Gary Carter, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Jimmy Fox will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 42, Jimmy.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Ready with the 0-1.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
That's a
ball
ball.
and 2 strikes. A 1-2 pitch. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fouled away. One and 2. Here it is. Comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his purpose, not somebody else's mission. Jimmy Fox will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 42, Jimmy.
Into the box, Chris Keeler. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now the pitch, and that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1 and 2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
1-2 pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, Trevor Story.
So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Sean Murphy is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 42, Sean Murphy.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1.
8-2. No ball.
1 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips
Down,
too low
1
there.
and 2.
Into the dirt, in fact. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. Bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Raimel Tapia.
So next to bat will be Raimel Tapia. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Set. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Standing in now, Matt Kemp. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Colorado, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping in once again is Marcus Semien. He grounded out last time up.
Marcus Semien.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Story scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Next up is Ricky Henderson. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
The next 1-2 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And there are 2 away now.
Number 42.
Now into the box is number 42. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Racing back the left fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot here to left center field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Bob Feller enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 42, Bob Feller.
To the plate now, Matt Chapman.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt.
The first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into his windup, the 1-0. Popped him up. Cronenworth in foul ground, and that will end the inning. But some late inning heroics here as this home run makes us even again. Ninth inning coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Now at the plate, Jim Edmonds, due up are 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. James Paxton will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Now here's the first offering. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here now is Rafael Devers. The head-to-head with James Paxton. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. First offering.
Damn.
The 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Strike called, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on first and center for the out. Digging in next, Joe Torre, who was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
At the plate, Jake Cronenworth. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Sent on the ground out to second. And look at Giambi fish that one out of the dirt. A nice play. The big fella ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. The A's look to send their fans home happy. Bottom of the 9th coming up. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Reggie Jackson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out-in-front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
1 ball.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Sano moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Striding in for Oakland, Jason Giambi has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Two balls and two strikes to Jason Giambi.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swing and a ball line hard towards short. A quick glove at third, and there are two gone.
The batter, number 42.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. So now to the plate, Willie Mays. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup, the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
He's under it and makes the catch standing inside the visitor's bullpen. A's are gone in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Big at-bat now. And here is Chris Taylor. They might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Raleigh Fingers will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 42, Raleigh Fingers.
Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. But the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Rockies strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now it'll be Harold Baines, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Hit the short. And that's at number 1.
We talk about this all the time in the game, having an internal clock. That's exactly what he had right there. He had plenty of time to take an extra step and secure his grip on that throw.
Here's the first pitch. Sean Murphy shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-0. Wouldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle of the way. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit out toward second. And that is in the center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And it's celebration time as the A's are going to walk off with a win.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion. And that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Raleigh Fingers gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
I'm Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, yeah, that's him right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got some in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself. You getting boy on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics secured the win in extras against the Rockies 2-1. In other athletics news, starting pitcher Cliff Lee is listed as day-to-day but is not expected to see any time on the IL. He's suffering from a pulled muscle in his back. The Rangers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 3-0. The Detroit Tigers defeated the visiting Angels 3-2. The Houston Astros got 11 hits overall as they took down the Mariners 4-3.
Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt. Don't do this to me.
Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Colorado Rockies and the Oakland A's. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Athletics are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Kyle Hendricks will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a throwback for when you didn't have to throw the ball through a brick wall. Great assortment of pitches, Kyle Hendricks. He sinks it, he cuts it, has a great changeup, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Certainly won't blow up a radar gun, but you know what you're going to get every 5 days from this guy? As consistent a starting pitcher as there is in the league right now.
And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. The 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fields it cleanly, and there's one down now. In a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Into the box now, Raimel Tapia, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Nope, that's the ball.
And he lays off for ball one.
One ball,
You know
one
he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality
One
pitch
ball,
on 1-1.
The 1-2 pitch. This is flared out towards second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Hero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Matt Kemp comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 0-1, here's the pitch. Runners are at first and third, one away. A big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Well, their chances of pushing across the run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1 offering.
Boom, that's down.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Ready with the 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder to the track. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Into the box, Joe Torre.
The catcher, number 9.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But the Rockies strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at the Coliseum. It's now a 3-0 Colorado lead. Austin Gumber starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, a lot of guys' lucky number is 7, but as a pitcher, you give up 7 earned runs and you take the loss. That's not a very good number. He's going to hope to be much better in this one here.
Now at the plate is Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Here's the pitch. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. And now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He had a big year last year. Over 120 RBIs. That's being really consistent. You can't let many opportunities pass you up and still drive in 120. That's just not heard of very often.
And here he is, right on cue. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a solo shot to dead center. Fourth home run here in the early going. And the A's are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? It's a bomb. Hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman.
Matt.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. These Rockies guys, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Swing and another one deep out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
Base is empty, 2 away. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
This is popped up. Torrey over to his right. And that will end the inning. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. We'll head to the top of the second. It's the Rockies 3 and the A's 1. Second inning set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Trevor Story.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is on the ground over first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Well, today's game provides the A's with a chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
The A's do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left, and the way they're playing right now, this game's far from over.
Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Story on at first, nobody out. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
He made it.
Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Runner at second here with one man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Another one sent foul. Very weakly on the ground. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 1-2 delivery.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
You take the mound every half inning as a pitcher, hoping to get out of the inning in 9 or fewer pitches. This guy at the plate's fouled 9 balls off. This at bat is epic.
And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
The batter number 13, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Henderson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado, and it's still 3-1. Half of the second set to go, and standing in the imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP Jason Giambi. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Willie Mays. And he fouls this one off. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
In now, Jimmy Fox. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Raimel Tapia. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 1.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And now a pitch on the way.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Chopped at third. Gonna be a tough play. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 27, Matt Kemp.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Matt Kemp. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2. Hard liner but picked up on a hop. And look at Giambi fish that one out of the dirt. A nice play. The big fella ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. As the lead remains 3-1. Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
At the plate now is Marcus Semien. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the first pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Center fielder looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. Second home run early in the year, and the A's have made this a 3-2 ball game now. Kepler's on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now that number 19.
So now to the plate, number 19. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Now here it comes. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Lifted into center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The catcher, number 9, Joe Torre.
So now here is Joe Torre, grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now that the shortstop, Trevor
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Now here's the first offering. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Fouled away. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. 2 on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and he gets ahead 0-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. From the stretch, the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. Here's the 1-2. Story, the runner at third. Sano on at second with 2 down. Fouled off. Now a swinging bunt.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And it's fouled away.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter?
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Up next for Colorado.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Nope,
and this is low, ball 2. 2-1. A dive and he knocks it down. And they will still still managed to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Rockies 5 and the A's 2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Too high. 1 and 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Reggie Jackson fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. On the run is Tapia. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now to the plate, Jason Giambi, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The 1-2 pitch. Off his glove. Close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. A's are gone in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. Now into the box, Raimel Tapia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 1.
Next to hit is Garrett Hampson. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Pitch on the way. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Stepping in now, Matt Kemp. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Number 57.
So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. To short. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman, Raphael.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. He's set and the pitch.
And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Chapman's got it. Throw on to Jambi, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Rockies strand 1. They're still out in front, 5-2. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Willie Mays. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
The count is 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Jimmy.
So next to hit is Jimmy Fox. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Devers has it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And now here is Gary Carter. Flew out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Drives it the other way to deep right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Marcus Semien is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And look out. That fastball ran in and got him. Bounce back. Ready now is Ricky Henderson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam! So he He will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and this one gives him the lead. It's 6-5.
You've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with the power hitter to play. The best thing you can do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Into the box now, number 19. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your back, visualizing hitting a home run.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Number 19 comes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. No hits to this point. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. Through 5 innings, it's the A's 6 and the Rockies 5. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Joe Torre. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's low.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
That evens it up, 1-1. Here's the pitch. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball, that's low.
5 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. And that's a special home run. Trevor Story continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Tom Hinkie will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Number 50, John.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hold, 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Max Kepler. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. Now the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Simeon's got it. And look at Giambi fish that one out of the dirt. A nice play. The big fella ends the inning. But the Rockies are able to knock things up thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up, and we're all even now at 6-6. Kyle Freeland will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Bottom of the inning now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 1-0. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Kemp has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now to the plate, here is Jason Giambi. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Or will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting the one-out base runner.
Nice Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Jambi, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Swing and a miss, and won't dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
In now, Jimmy Fox. And he puts it on the ground to second. Go cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Weird still tied 6-6. So here is Jake Cronenworth. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. First delivery to him.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman brings it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Into the box, Raimel Tapia. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Now that's number 1.
Colorado 7th, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. This game remains tied at 6. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Gary Carter.
Gary Carter.
And now the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
The count.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
Next up, Marcus Semien. In his career versus this pitcher, he's totaled 4 hits and 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he revs up on the fastball, 1-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ricky Henderson. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
First pitch of the AB now. Hard hit ball to short. Story picks it up, and that's the second out. And stepping in, number 19. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Now to bat, Matt Chapman. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Striding in for the Rockies, Matt Kemp. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. And it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, B-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it's obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Up next, Joe Torre. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Jackson gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Here's the cleanup point. Reggie Jackson will start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jackson.
First offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
So 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Will he chase his Tapia? He's there and records the first out.
Now back, the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
Stepping up is Jason Giambi. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Tapia is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Number 24.
Next up for the A's, Willie Mays, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now the 0-1. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. On the first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. Weird still tied 6-6. Trevor Story steps in now. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking trying to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Raleigh Fingers will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. First pitch on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Lined up and the 0-2 pitch.
Wow, that was a pretty good two-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them, and the umpire, too.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted him, but he didn't get the ball. But I love how he didn't let it affect him. He comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Miguel Sano is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Plate now, Max Kepler. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
So one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. The A's look to send their fans home happy. Bottom of the ninth coming up. Now the A's designated hitter, Jimmy Fox. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Now that's popped up. Cronenworth is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start tonight.
The catcher, Gary Carter.
Stepping in next, Gary Carter has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to short. And quickly there are 2 away.
Up next, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Next it'll be Marcus Semien. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his own.
Look out, 1-1.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Reined in. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a little chopper to the right side. He's got it. He'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. This game remains tied at 6. We are into extra innings, and set to go is the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. He's in there at the plate. And they jumped ahead here in the 10th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Whitey Ford will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. So now to the plate, Raimel Tapia. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out.
Nope.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
1-2.
Fouled off. Here's the 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first. In time, one away. Next for the Rockies is the DH, Garrett Hampson. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Hard hit towards center. Mays is there, 2 gone. Next, it'll be Matt Kemp. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0-for-4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Come set, the 0-1.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike. Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's the Rockies 7 and the A's 6. Goose Gossage enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ricky Henderson. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
No balls and a strike to count. To the right side and through, a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I got to believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there. So I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
Here's the first pitch to him. Number 19 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Runner back standing. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody stepping in the out. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. And it's fouled away. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Gossage is ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Devers gloves it, a tag for one. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to fight as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. Colorado hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Kyle Freeland claims the win out of the pen, his first. Gossage records the save, his third of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Slezak, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Always broken, I guess I'm starting over. Now my bad soul's going back through emotions. Just have a hold, was had no control. Was breaking my old and happening over and over again. That wasn't old, so I had to.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies, 7 runs.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, Trevor Story was hot at the plate collecting 3 hits in the game as the Rockies took care of Oakland 7-6. At the start of the day, the A's are atop the American League West, and the Rockies sit in 4th place in the National League West. The New York Yankees held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 4-3. In the standings, the Yankees sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, while the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division. The Detroit Tigers finished off a 2-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-2. As of today, the Tigers are leading the Central Division, and the Angels sit in 4th place in the American League West. The Blue Jays put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 7-5. Entering the day's action, the Rays sit atop the American League East Division, and the Blue Jays are at the bottom of the division. The Baltimore Orioles allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 8-2. Heading into the day, the Red Sox are in 2nd place in the AL East, and the Orioles are 4th in the division. The Indians tallied 5 home runs overall as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 11-6. In the standings, the Royals sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, and the Indians are 4th in the division. The Chicago White Sox brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 5-2. As of right now, the Twins sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, while the White Sox are 3rd in the division. The Washington Nationals had 12 hits as a team as they pulverized the Braves 9-3. Entering the day's action, the Braves sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, and the Nationals are 4th in the division. The Marlins swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 10-8. At the start of the day, the Phillies are in 3rd place in the NL East, and the Marlins are 2nd in the division. The Pirates completed a short 2-game sweep as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 8-4. In the standings, the Reds are in 4th place in the NL Central, and the Pirates are atop the division. The Cubs right fielder, number 21, had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish, helping lead the Cubs over the Brewers 12-5. As of today, the Brewers sit in first place in the National League's Central Division, and the Cubs are third in the division. The Diamondbacks pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 1-0. Heading into the day, the Diamondbacks sit in third place in the National League West Division, while the Mets sit atop the NL East. The Giants relief pitcher, number 27, got the W and now has 250 on his career as the Giants defeated their rival Dodgers 7-5. At the start of the day, the Dodgers sit in first place in the National League West Division, while the Giants are fourth in the division. The San Diego Padres earned the 3-game series sweep as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 2-0. Entering the day's action, the Padres sit in second place in the National League West Division, and the Cardinals sit in fourth place in the National League Central Division. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Hey. Whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all fake ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these and this is money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumped. The that I say when I'm done, you know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting, telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a friend. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers f***ing up my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel while my lobster is boiling. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me. BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama deceased, so you know that it's true when I speak. Matador, I ain't running from beef. Mike Tyson asked why my hunger so deep. I replied, ain't no love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in my home, so only get love when it's coming from me. Preach. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Santa Monica Boulevard, I can't tell. Amen.